Wakey, wakey, little girl.
Where am I?
Relax, little girl, you are safe. Maybe you were having nightmare, yes? This is my home away from home. The insect guy told me you would be along this way, so I kept an eye out for you. You took a anti-riot round from that sniper pretty hard. You've been out cold for a little while.
Oh man, not twice in the same day. I guess I owe you thanks.
Vladimir Kostokovich, intelligence officer second class and proud citizen of Mother Russia.
Well, thanks, Vlad.
You're welcome, comrade worker. You want some vodka? It's good to clear the senses.
No thanks, Vlad. I think I need what little sense still remains to get into that compound.
So it is true. You plan to infiltrate the Area 51 base. Well, little girl, I hope you have luck on your side, as I have watched this place for 7 years and not seen one person infiltrated security.
My God, have you been stuck in this cave for 7 years?
Duh. 7 years ago, I was sent here to monitor new developments in aircraft propulsion technology being developed at the base. Since the political problems in the motherland, communications got less and less. I have not heard from my comrade officer for some time. Maybe they have forgot about poor old Vlad down here.
Hey, I'm sure they haven't forgotten about you, friend. Looks like this place must have had some trick security in place of late. Some of these things I've seen.
Perhaps. So, you really going to try and get in?
I have to. My friends might be inside. I can't abandon them.
Hey, little girl, Vlad will help you. Maybe if we can expose their operations, then I can return to the motherland, to my beautiful Russian wife, and a decent bottle of vodka.
Thanks, Vlad. You're a credit to your country.
You are kind, little girl. Allow me to repay the favor. Here, this rifle is the pride of my country's army. It is powerful enough to shoot through 5 feet of steel and never jams, sticks, or breaks like cheap Western crap. But be careful, she has some kick, so only fire in short bursts.
I don't know what to say. Thanks, man.
Not a problem. Come, I will show you the only way into the complex without requiring a small arm.
Ah!
I've done as you asked, old friend. She will go no further. She has great strength and will be a fierce opponent in battle. If we meet again, I must shoot to kill.
Halt! I can't let you pass.
And why is that?
It's my duty. Turn back now or I will fire, and this time the round will be live.
I'm sorry, I must pass. Wait! That was you!
Yes, I've seen the powers you possess. You are indeed a unique species. As a hunter, I learned the value of never underestimating my quarry.
Skank! You monster!
A monster? No, I'm simply a warrior, upholding my duty and honor on my life. I don't expect you to understand. That is why I put this little play together, to keep the playing field even. I see. You use any of your powers, I push this button and your friend here will regret it. You understand?
I understand. You hurt him, and I'll make you pay.
If you defeat me, he will go free. Now let's go.
Skank! You okay, man?
Oh man, Dirt! Am I glad to see you? Let's get out of here.
Can't do it, bro. I've got to be somewhere.
Somewhere? Now? I don't understand.
And you don't need to. You should head back east, stay out of sight, and out of the way of the military. You should be safe that way.
But where are you going? Have you seen anyone else? What happened to them all?
I hooked up with Leaf a few miles away, but I lost him again. And I haven't seen anyone else. You?
Leaf? No. I better go. Thanks for your help.
For this?
You find it while looking for your backbone or something?
Cute. No, I found it while I was looking for something else.
How interesting. Well, why don't you let me have it, and then you can go run along and play with yourself, or whatever.
You think you know me. You know, I thought you might be different from the rest. But I guess I was wrong to come back here looking for you again.
I might not know too much about you, Leaf, but I do know you left me alone when I needed somebody the most. Not once, but twice. You think I'm going to make that mistake again? Trust you and then you go running off? You're wrong.
I'm sorry I left you. I have issues with trust, I know, but I can't help it. I've been left alone myself too often. It hurts so much. I don't want it to happen again. I just want to be alone. Care about no one. Then at least I know my demons.
Interesting. So how's that angry loner thing working for you?
Yeah, it was okay. For a while the emptiness dulled the pain, but now I feel dead. Dead on the inside. I felt nothing for so long, it makes me physically ill.
Look, hey, I'm sorry. I was a bit harsh on you. I didn't realize the way you felt. I wish I had got to know you before all this happened. Back in the real world.
Me too. I think we would have been,
Hey, come on now. It's too soon to be talking in that past tense. We're gonna make it out of this. Let's just be careful and stick together.
Sounds like a plan. So we gonna get out of here or not?
Afraid not. I've got a date with some kind of queen. If she isn't stopped, these things will spread to the city. Thousands will die. We won't be able to stop them.
A queen?
Yeah, something like that. Something that has evolved. I think I can hear its thoughts in my head when I close my eyes.
Holy shit. A queen? Well, at least we'll die for something. Our lives will have meaning, right?
Our lives already have meaning. And I don't plan on being remembered quite just yet.
Okay, let's haul ass.
After you.
Hey, you wanted this?
Yeah, I found a drag car over in the barn. Looks like someone was doing quarter-mile runs out here. Figured if I could find the missing parts, it might just make the jump out of this canyon.
Sounds dangerous. Woman driver.
Hey!
Hey, I was just messing with you. Here, take this. I'll check around and see if I can find another way to get us out of here. Where did you say this thing was held up?
Down in the Space Center. You know it?
Hell yeah. We used to race bikes down their landing strip back in the day.
Good. Well, that's where we are headed. We get separated, you know where to find me. Godspeed.
Back at you. Watch your ass. Oh.
Leaf! What happened?
I don't know. Someone shot me.
My God! Are you okay?
My side hurts pretty bad.
Leaf! Oh man, I'm so sorry.
It's not your fault. I should never have left you before.
Look, forget about that now. Can you walk?
I don't know. I can try.
Here, lean on me. Come on, let's go. We have to keep going. We have to keep moving. Almost there now.
Oh. Has gone too far. We need to call in the sweeper teams now and get help to people.
Impossible. The area is still compromised. We need to finish cleaning the remaining contaminations and removing the witnesses, according to the containment plan set aside by the Commission.
This is insane, removing witnesses. These are Americans we're talking about. Innocent Americans. This has all gone too far.
Let me remind you, General Campbell, you were part of the committee, and you were party to all decisions pertaining to the conception, execution, and containment of Project G.I. Ants. Would you like to go to the Oversight Committee for Congress and explain to them how we spent their $22 billion?
With all mutual respect aside, General, I didn't command our troops in Vietnam, Somalia, and Iraq to turn my back and kill the same people that I fought so hard to protect.
You idiot. You still don't get it, do you? You still don't get what we are trying to achieve here. It is our duty to protect the people of this country. The world has shown us we can be hurt. We are neither invulnerable nor all-powerful. We can't allow this to happen again. We must develop countermeasures, the new ultimate deterrent. Only this time, we are not afraid to use it. It can be commanded. It's clean, and it's ruthlessly effective.
Even if that comes at the expense of the lives we're trying to protect.
The good of the many outweigh the good of the few. Don't tell me they didn't teach you that at the Academy.
Even if one of the few happens to be your own daughter?
General Campbell, General Monroe, we have a situation that has developed and has taken things beyond our control.
What is it, Bran? What's happened?
Bravo Company have just returned with specimens that were retrieved from west of Groom Lake.
This is of interest to us because...
This is of concern, not interest to us, twofold. Firstly, The creatures that we examined had managed to overcome their taurine B8 dependency at a genetic level.
So Dr. Malcolm was right.
Yes, it looks like our concerns about that were not unfounded.
So you're saying that the containment is going to require stronger measures?
I'm afraid our problem is more complicated than that.
What are you saying?
We found more abnormalities with this pack of creatures. They were carrying food, as if taking it back for some greater purpose.
I'm not sure I like where this is going.
And so you shouldn't, General. Our conclusions at first were that they were merely stockpiling supplies, getting bedded in or something. However, it is much worse than that. We extrapolated their heading vector along the route on which they were found, and we came up with only two possible sites. The plain graveyard to the west of here, and the space center behind that. We proceeded to retask the EXER satellite system that we retrofitted to scan for traces of T-76 hormone trails at a half-meter range. What we found was both amazing and horrifying.
Get to the point, Brian, damn it!
The point, General, is that they are building some kind of nest, a hive. They are breeding.
My God.
They are breeding.
There's something else also. Our thermal scans have indicated something big in one of the blast chambers, something far beyond the size parameters of anything we ever engineered. It appears to be an excision, something unpredictable, something we must have evolved to fill a need.
Good God, this is worse than we ever dreamed. We have no contingency plans for this, none at all. What are your containment predictions, Brian?
Containment? Well, given their exponential growth rate, our simulations suggest that they will be fully grown within an hour of birth. You must also bear in mind the T-76 variant used in Project GI-ANTS was engineered to create creatures that filled a military role to almost perfection. If a reproductive creature has evolved, chances are it will be able to reproduce faster than we can possibly conceive. Containment, General. At this point, I would say once breeding is underway at the hive, containment would be impossible.
A preemptive strike, then. I'll call NORAD, get the green light to scramble the B-2s with incendiary bombs to vaporize the site.
Impossible! You want to level a $10 billion installation? You think you'll be able to cover up this one? The people aren't going to believe another weather balloon story. The responsibility for this disaster will rest firmly on our shoulders, you fool!
I don't care, Jack. That center is less than 10 miles from the city. If the outbreak spreads to there, hundreds of thousands will die. This stops here. We strike at their hive now, Brian. Purge the Project GI-ANT data from our data servers and destroy any physical evidence in the chemical facility. Irradiate the T-76 stock left in the labs and any other trace of the experiment.
I don't think we'll be following that course of action, General.
Jack, what are you doing?
The prerogative of this installation is to create weaponry to give our armies the edge on the battlefield. Top secret, cutting-edge weaponry. The moment word of this is leaked, every country with an ambitious dictator will be bidding for samples to engineer their own programs. Not only Project GI-ANTS, but all our black projects will be compromised by the congressional investigation that will follow the fallout. The sum of our work will be worthless, ruined. I can't allow you to do that.
Have you lost your mind? Listen, General, we must act now. We must destroy them before we lose the time window.
No! I will lead a team to retrieve the Queen. Then we will nuke the infected area, cleaning up any evidence of the accident.
Impossible, General. The smallest nukes that we have would wipe out the city and make the whole area uninhabitable for 1,000 years.
In every war, there are regrettable casualties. We can't let this hold us back. It is the one advantage our adversaries have over us. They have the resolve to do whatever it takes to achieve their objective.
Have you lost your mind, Jack? That's terrorism you're talking about. You want to become what you despise? Killing all those people won't bring your daughter back? I'm relieving you of command. Put your weapon down. Now. I said now, General!
Oh,
Are you okay, mister?
my God, it's... Am I dead?
You're not dead, but you're in pretty bad shape.
Do you know who I am?
No. You look familiar, though.
How are you feeling? You look well. Very well.
I've started to change. I can do new things. And then there are the nightmares.
That is unfortunate. I had feared this would be the case. The T-76 GI ant strain is reacting with the T-76 in your own body.
T-76? In my own body? What? What is this?
When you were young, you were very sick, and you would have died, so I had to help you. I couldn't stand by and watch you die. I'm sorry, so sorry if I did wrong, but I just couldn't.
Why? Why save me?
Because I couldn't bear to lose my only child.
You're my father?
I am.
Then how come you left? Why the hell did you leave me and Mom alone?
Listen, my child, there are so many things I want to tell you, so much that I want to explain, but now is not the time, please. Just believe one thing about me now. Everything I have done in my life is for the love of you and your mother.
But I have so many questions.
There will be time for that. In this life or the next, you must believe me. Now, you must listen to me. These creatures, the GI Ants project has got out of control. They're spreading, breeding even. If they aren't stopped now, then we won't be able to stop them.
I know. I overheard you talking with those men.
Then you already know that some kind of queen has been born, and they are building a hive at the Space Center. You must find someone to help destroy them. I fear General Monroe will not act. Out of stupidity and hatred, he will not order the creature's destruction. If they aren't stopped now, I fear all will be lost. These things, they adapt so quickly. They're born to kill and to do it well. The T-76 strain will not stop its evolution. That's what it does. Evolves, imitates, and corrupts.
We must go and find someone then. Can you walk? I can help you.
Oh, I can't. I'm afraid my journey has come to an end, my child. Please, forgive me for what I have done. I never meant to hurt.
Rest now, Father. I forgive you. And I swear I will stop this now.
Hold it right there.
You!
You recognize me? Wait, where did you... You look strangely familiar.
I heard what happened back there at the base. You killed those people, and now you're gonna stand by while we all die just for your little experiment. Well...
Wait, now I recognize you. Project Angel. I thought they were all exterminated, but someone must have kept you alive. Never mind. It will be of no consequence soon. The mistakes of the past will all be rectified for the good of our nation.
You're a madman! Why stand by and let thousands die in the name of protection? Do you have any idea of right and wrong, or has the bus completely left town, General?
Jessica, this is for you.
Jessica, was that your daughter? I heard them mention her. I know you lost her, but you must try to get over it. You must try to honor her memory. Is this what Jessica would want? Do you think?
Look at this. An experimental mistake is trying to reason with me. Don't try to tell me what my daughter would want. You are nothing. You are less than nothing. You have no family, no past, and no future.
You think you can take my life away just because you freaks tortured a sick baby all those years ago? Well, you're wrong, asshole. You might be a weak, pathetic man, but I have fought for what I am today, and nothing will change that. You killed my father in cold blood, you bastard! You think that makes you any different from those that killed your daughter?
It's too late. Too late to change things now. Jessica, please forgive me.
No!
Is he dead?
I think so. He shot the control panel. The door! Oh my God!
What is it?
There she is. So beautiful. So perfect.
Are you okay?
Yeah. I need to go down there. Alone.
Alone? Why? Why alone?
'Cause you need to stay here and save your strength.
I want to help you.
Then try to figure out how to release those safeties on the rocket. If I can get her to come down underneath those boosters, you kick the rockets and barbecue her.
Good luck. And thanks.
For what? All I've done is shout at you and got you shot.
You gave me hope. Something to die for. Made it beautiful to live again.
You can thank me later, friend. Keep your head up and your eyes open. Now let's do this.
Finally, finally! My, you are a prime specimen indeed!
Well, thanks for the compliment, but you're really not my type. Do you know that aging insane look went out with the dinosaurs, right?
Interesting. I imagined the state of mutations would be further evolved by now, given the part per million of T-76 in the surrounding air. However, I have heard from our field units that you have developed some very interesting additional powers.
Well, how about you tell me where my friends are, and I might treat you to a little demonstration.
Friends? Well, I can introduce you to a friend. Well, actually, he is more like family.
What the?
Allow me to introduce you to my latest and most potent creation. He is the perfect collaboration between our GINTS program and our cybernetics program. You will find him to be faster, stronger, and much more robust than you are used to. Much more so than anything my old colleague could achieve anyway. Go fetch my pretty one. Just try not to damage her too much. I'm looking forward to a thorough dissection while the subject is still warm.
Yeah. I was just thinking about why. Why create a monster to kill one? Why kill in the name of salvation? And why hate when there's no one left to love? Will you ever see people the same again?
I don't know. I always figured people will do what's best by them. Well, most of the time.
And the rest of the time?
Sometimes people follow something else. Call it their heart, their instinct, something they can't control. Whether that's overwhelming passion or attraction or twisting and consuming hatred, maybe you can't have one without the other. Maybe that is the angel and demon within us all. It makes us do the best and the worst things.
Maybe sunny days wouldn't feel so good if it wasn't for the rain.
The ultimate paradox of the human condition. Why we can't ever be truly happy. Oh,
How are you feeling?
I'm getting tired now.
Me too. It's been a long day.
Yeah, a long day.
Hey, at least it's over now.
It's not over. It's just beginning.